Hello, dear Aries, and welcome to your love reading for the month of April 2026. And it's around your birthday. Happy birthday, first of all. Let's get into your love reading, and I hope that you're all doing well. A big thank you to our patrons for their support always. Let's see what's going on in love. For Aries, dear Spirit, Aries. Take the cards. We've got the devil, and the devil many times in a love reading does speak to third parties, or it's something that is needing to slow you down. Remember that this is the energy of Capricorn. It is Saturn. Now sometimes it is Aquarius energy as well, because Aquarius is also ruled by Saturn. And Saturn is transiting through your sign. So this is talking about slowing down, maturity, possible addictive behaviors and cycles, third-party situations, fears, and a lot of karma. Let's see what is going on for Aries, dear Spirit. Let's see what's going on in love for Aries. Let's go, Aries. We have the Eight of Wands. What is the challenge? The Knight of Cups. Crowning you is Justice. Where are you coming from? The World card. Major Arcana. As well as the Justice card. Recent past, Five of Swords. Remember, this could be a timeless reading as well, and the possible outcome is the Nine of Wands. So I'm seeing the month of April, not an easy month. It isn't an easy month, astrologically speaking, of course, either. At the bottom, we've got the Death card and the Two of Swords, which speaks to dilemmas. I'm getting that some of you are dealing with a narcissistic past that needs to end from your life. It feels like, and you could be some of you are dealing with unhealthy addictive behaviors. As you could see, these two people are chained and bound by the devil, which the devil could speak to someone. This could be an elderly. It could be a parent. Or it's just something karmic that you had to go through. The fact that we've got the Knight of Cups on the Eight of Wands, which is about change, movement. And I see that you're stuck, and you are stuck because of Saturn transiting your sign, which is telling you you're needing to mature quickly, or there's something that you really need to let go of. The challenge is a romantic interest with someone that is younger, someone that is, well, younger than someone that you could be already dealing with. At the foundation, we've got the World card, which is like an ending to a cycle in your life, a chapter in your life. And it's a journey that's coming to an end, right? And we've got the four fixed signs here. We've got Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. You could be releasing someone that was toxic in your life, someone that was bound and chained by some karma. Maybe you had some lessons to receive from this relationship. I feel that some of you are going through change. You're going through change where love is concerned. The challenge is it could be a water sign, could be a Scorpio, could be any water sign, for someone that is not 100% certain about coming in and making this offer to you. It's like someone that needs to put extra effort in, because Maybe they feel like they're competing for you. This could be someone that you are not aware of. It could be a secret admirer, a water sign. And if this is Scorpio, because we've also got the death card here, right? It could be that they are in a dilemma, whether they're bringing an offer forward and offering you their heart, whether they will get knocked back or not, right? So they're not 100% certain about this. I feel it could be someone that, I don't know, I mean, this is me. I'm seeing social media here. These are Cupid's love arrows. It could be a lot of back and forth through social media, where someone is wanting to enter your life, but this is a challenge for them. They're at a dilemma. If you're with someone else and this person obviously knows it, they need to put more effort in. The Five of Swords is in the recent past. This could speak to competitive energies, surely. And I don't know if you're dealing with... Because the swords, they do speak to our perception and how we think and what we're communicating, so on and so forth. Crowning you is the card of relationship, equality. This could possibly speak to separation for some of you, where there's been an imbalance where a love connection is concerned, because I see you here in the Nine of Wands. You're coming to the end of a heavy cycle in the month of April. There could be a lot that will be playing out for you in the month of April. The death card is Scorpio, of course, and it's a big metamorphosis, a big change that you're heading for, possibly in the month of April. Remember that Chiron is also transiting through your sign, and Chiron is coming to finish up. I think he's been transiting your sign for a few years. So it's been a few years where love has been difficult. It could be because of many factors. It could be your self-worth, that you're not feeling that you are worthy of someone that will give you an equal and balanced relationship. Right? And you had to go through some lessons, some learning, and possibly a karmic has entered in your life. This could be a 7-8 year thing that's playing out, which is Chiron will be leaving your sign and entering Taurus roughly mid-year, and then coming back to the last degrees of Aries. So if you've got placements at the last degrees, you're not done still with this open wound, whatever it is. And the wound could be, it's got something to do with healing. It could be, yes, anything to do with something that's toxic that you need to cut from your life, whether it's a person, whether it's the way you think, negative thinking, that you're not worthy enough, you're not good enough, and that you've settled for less. This is what I'm getting. But crowning you is Libra, and you need to know that the right person, if you know your self-worth, you know that you are worthy of having an equal and balanced relationship, someone that will be more on the same level with you, and not someone that you are, because remember there's been a lot of Pisces energy recently, not someone that you're sacrificing your life for and saying, okay, this is all I can do, this is all what I am worthy of. But I feel that spirit is coming in and ringing that little bell and telling you that you are worth more, dear Aries, right? And Mars, your ruling planet, is still in Pisces until sort of the first 10 days of April. I think that you will be powering up once your ruling planet enters Aries. That's where things are going to start to get more shaky, right? But I think that it will be for your highest good. Let's take some other cards. Let's take the Mystic Moon Oracles and see how you will be around your birthday. This year and this birthday of yours is not going to be the usual as every year. It may be a little bit more challenging. It will be more maturing, but it will also be more freeing, I feel. Let's see. How will Aries be feeling in the month of April? And this message will be significant possibly for you because it's a general reading. Take what resonates and leave what does not. It will be a different year, but big potential for new beginnings, dear Aries, with because Saturn in your sign can speak to getting more serious, or if you've been more serious with someone with an age difference, possibly as well. There could be a breakup, an ending. Remember, 9 of Wands, 9s are endings. But Mars will give you the power, the thrust, the confidence to move forward and do the clearing that you need to do. I do feel you're going to be facing some challenges in April. As I said, again, I'm going to say it's for your highest good. Healing. Deception. The healing card, it's the 7 chakras. For me, it speaks to possibly not being aligned and feeling safe, secure, and happy where love is concerned, because you've been dealing with some deception or some trickery. You've been dealing with a karmic partner, exactly what I've been saying. So you're dealing with some changes, I feel. These are things that you need to go through. This, Saturn is the Lord of karma and hard lessons. You're doing the shadow work, but once the work has been done, then the darkness goes away. Remember that Mars with Neptune, Mars will be connecting with Neptune, and then with Saturn. It's not an easy time for you at all. Don't lose the belief. Don't give up. There are magical things that could be happening for you once, I feel, early April will be done with, and we're heading into more so the month of May. Okay, so stay strong. There are things going on behind the scenes that you may not be aware of. Let's take the romance angels. Mars behind your back, especially if you're an Aries rising. Mars in Pisces, there's a lot of illusion, deception, and a lack of clarity, and things are going on behind the scenes that you will be, that will be coming to light for you, I would say, in the month of April. Let's see. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. To me, this is Archangel Michael. So send your prayers and your wishes out to Archangel Michael. Your soulmate is being called in. You need to finish up with a karmic partnership before your soulmate is going to enter. And we've got flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. And the flirtation card is about having an open heart. I feel that some of you are wearing those blinders and you haven't been looking left, right, and center. You've missed something because there is a Knight of Cups that is wanting to enter your life. You may have communicated with them in the past, and they may be sort of having cold feet about entering if they have that realization that you are somewhere else. But generally speaking, with the Death card as the general energy, you are going through major change this month or whenever you view this message. Let's see what's going on with the Twin Flame Oracle. For Aries, please. Awakening, opening of the heart, spiritual activation, and twin flame ascension. So could it be that this Knight of Cups is your twin flame and you've had a cycle with them. They're returning. Remember, Mercury until the 9th is still moving through its shadow phase. So there is still an opportunity for someone returning into your life from the past. Let's see with the La Vera Sibilla. Why do we have the Knight of Cups in the challenge position on the 8 of Wands? See, we've got the 8 and then the 9. There is a transition here. We've got il nemico, the enemy, the other. Or even anything toxic. I do get Scorpio energy with the snake here. Again, Scorpio, right? And the 5 of Swords. Lots of negative thinking from someone who may be very secretive. This could be a Scorpio. They could have strong Scorpio in their chart. And then there's the 2 of Cups, which is a mutual, balanced relationship. But there's jealousy here. There could be jealousy. Scorpio energy, right? Scorpio, if you are dealing with a Scorpio, they are very secretive. They don't open up with their emotions easily. But also the negativity here, the toxicity is leaving your life for an opening of the 2 of Cups. What is the World card? Have you been dealing with someone in the past where there was physical distance? Or could be a twin flame, that there was a major difference, major distance between the two of you. What is the World card? We've got the Dottore, and a number 13 again. So there is healing, the potential of dealing with something toxic again. Something needed to change. Something needs to close up, and it was meant to be. It was meant to be a life journey where you had to go through the Fool's journey, through the lessons, let's say. There is the hardship, the 10 of Swords. So you've gone through a path that wasn't easy. Yeah, but that past was blocked because of some karma. This is the 9 of Swords. You've got all dark cards except for a 2 of Cups here, which speaks to a potential of a soulmate or a twin flame ascension. The prigione is timing. It's karma. You had to go through these challenging times for lessons to be learned, either from you or your twin flame. Let's look at that 5 of Swords in the recent past. We've got the Meneo. This is like someone that is conflicted about popping the question, about taking your relationship to the next level. Remember that the devil is like, it's Saturn, and Saturn is a long-term relationship with responsibility, with us, taking the next serious step. I feel here that it's meant to be that someone is conflicted about popping the question. Some of you have been waiting on this offer, or a serious offer, but I see here that there's conflict. There's conflict. There's an imbalance where the way you communicate or your understanding is concerned, and there's deception here. Let's look at the Justice card, because the Justice card is equality, balance. It could be separation. It doesn't have to be from a commitment. It could be a long-standing relationship that you've been in. We've got the La Matrice, this is like the Queen of Wands. And we've got the Dispiacere, the Ace of Swords. So something that you thought was precious and that was real. The Ace of Swords, is going to be clarity, but these are tears, I would say, because remember the Ace of Swords, we've got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords here, which is talking about desire, passion, explosive energies, new beginnings, but I feel that there will be a sort of a clearing of the air. This is like it's a watery energy, so I get, it's a 12, so I get the Pisces energy. I get Mars in Pisces, where you're thinking that something magical could be playing out moving forward, but what you're thinking is not what is meant to be for you. There is a lot of deception. Mars in Pisces is deceptive. What is the outcome with the Nine of Wands? We've got the Donna Maritata. There's the involvement of a mother or, well, this is like the Empress. So it does involve mother, children, but it also speaks to patience. It's a number 12 again. And Pisces is about something that's closing up for you, dear Aries. Something that you've been possibly waiting on and hoping for. But it's not, the outcome is not going to be what you expect. I feel I'm getting tower moments that you're going to be going through. We've got the Giovina Fanciulla, the young maiden, let's say. We've got the older, the more mature, divine feminine, and the younger. And then we've got the Speranza, hope or fear, and it's the Eight of Cups. It is the Eight of Cups, which is talking about not having found those 10 of Cups where you were. You were waiting. You were hoping for this new beginning. And there could also be the involvement of childbearing. So some issues with childbearing, which could be the reason why this relationship, the karmic relationship, is not going to work out. So the involvement of a mother, childbearing, being able to have children, for instance. I see something new for you here. You're not going to expect this because remember the flirt card is all about new relationships. It's about the flirtation period, which is usually new beginnings, right? Whereas with the devil here, the devil, it does speak to something from the past, something that is old. Why does Aries have the death card as the general energy? We have Allegrezza al Cuore, Five of Cups. It's like mourning the cups that are spilt, but the two cups are still standing. And you've got choices, Aries. You do have choices. And we've got the Three of Cups, which is someone that is coming in. You're going to meet up. You're going to, I don't know if this is someone that you already know or someone that you've met through your friendships, or you're going to catch up with someone from the past when you're out having drinks. It's like your ships are on the horizon, and this is like some of you maybe already, you may have felt that there is going to be the arrival of someone maybe that didn't work out in the past, right? Three of Cups is could be a reconciliation for some of you, something that was distant, something that did not work out in the past. It was karmic. It was a karmic challenge or lesson that you had to go through, and maybe the timing was off, and there were lessons from a karmic other that you needed to grow up and learn your lessons or go through some challenges before you could connect. Maybe your twin flame was not ready, because this is a card of awakening. So it's opening of the heart, spiritual activation, and twin flame ascension, right? Twin flames are not easy connections. Remember, either karmic are not either. Let's take some other cards. Let's see what the advice is for Aries. This is the wisdom of the oracle, where love is concerned for Aries, dear spirit. let's take, I want to take this card, and we've got Treasure Island, and it's in the reverse. We see a lot of water here. It's a number 9. Number 9, 9th of April is when Mercury leaves his shadow degrees and steps on new turf, but also Mars enters your sign. So that's really interesting, number 9. And it was in the reverse, so we will read the reversed message. Poverty consciousness and a sense of not enough cast a shadow on your path. These ideas and core beliefs come with a high cost. Do you really want to proclaim yourself a victim of disappointment and failed expectations? Are you avoiding success because you will grow so tall that others will want to cut you down? Or is it possible that you're caught in a fear that you will lose what you have acquired, so you hold on so tight that you miss the opportunities to expand? You are challenged to change the way you see the world and move from a perception of limitations to a perception of abundance. Take a risk, for you have nothing to lose except your confinement in a prison of your own making. Open the door and find the abundance waiting for you to claim it. And that involves love. And I was talking about your negative, the negative perception of you not being good enough. So you see, you've settled for second best. Spirit doesn't want that for you, and I just got the goosebumps as I said that. So Aries, you're not meant to settle for second best. Let's see what the challenges are. Dating, new love, having fun, back on the market. So exactly, goosebumps again. As I said, new love is coming in for you. Let's take one card from the love oracle, the little Greek love oracle. Let's see what's coming through for Aries. So Treasure Island, it feels as though you've never been able to get to where you wanted to go. But it is ahead. It is ahead. Right? Let's see this. Let's wait until the Pisces, well, the Pisces energies finish up, because Pisces it's an ending, right? And it feels like there's some residue that you're still dealing with relative to your new beginning. It's all about timing, Aries. This is the 10 of Cups, and it speaks to successful marriage, passionate love. Expect good news, right? 10 of Cups can lead to great happiness, possibly also marriage. So it could be with a water sign. Let's not rule that out. Let's take the timing cards. I'm going to take 3. I suppose you can choose the first, second, or third. Remember, this is a general reading. Hopefully that will be more resonating with you. Choose the first, second, or the third. Let's see. For Aries, dear Spirit, when is this going to happen for Aries? Next couple of months. Pay attention to the numbers. It's a 43. Not in this lifetime, number 10. And by the end of the day, number 46. Well, take the messages as they resonate for you. Some of you cannot let go of this karmic. You cannot get out of this karmic relationship. You're not confident enough, and you're going to keep doing those cycles. So it's not going to happen in this lifetime, because a karmic is blocking your forward momentum and new love coming in, and possibly a twin flame for many of you. Let's take some, think of your person. Let's take a couple of love messages, love thoughts, dear Aries. Some of you are thinking, I'm way too old to date. Time is Kronos and Saturn. Saturn in your sign is saying that, yes, you may be mature, but you will have the will and the drive of Aries, right? Aries with Saturn transiting your sign, magic can happen. Neptune is also there. So don't shoot yourself in the foot. I want a commitment. I want to have a family with you. I need stability. Let's do this. And if those of you that are not in a childbearing age, doesn't matter. Two people can, we can talk about a family with two people. I dreamt of you before I met you. And I'll take one more. Your eyes are familiar to me. I know that we've shared lives before. You must feel it too. So dear Aries, very promising indeed. Goosebumps once more. I'm wishing you well. Hold on tight, as the month of April, as I said, is not going to be an easy one. I do see lots of negative thinking, lots of water, a lot of emotion. And you will be revving up, as I said, as Mars will enter your sign. Give yourself some time to get through the obstacles. You are facing obstacles, but know that Spirit always has the answer and wants what is best for us. The treasure island, at some point, it will turn upright. You're getting there, slow and steady. Slow down, Aries. Don't rush into anything. Timing is of essence, and when Chronos says it's time, okay? Love you all and talk to you soon.